Hey traders from around the world, how you doing? It's Jerremy Alexander Newsome with, of course, Real Life Trading. Hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. So we're checking out the market today. It is in fact June the 3rd, and just doing an update while the market is in session now. Keep in mind all things are subject to change due to volatility. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but what is really interesting is both yesterday and today, thus far, we have high wave candles, which is interesting. I like that actually because we did come just a few pennies away from a 179.08 stop on the DIA yesterday. And at this point in time, we have high wave candles. Now, yesterday, here's my analysis. I actually did expect a little bit of a black candle today. We still might get it, but it is a high wave candle. I mean, I really will be semi-shocked if it plays out there perfectly, but I would absolutely read this verbatim. That's my trading plan. So if we get a small black candle today, awesome. And then tomorrow, if we move higher, this is a morning star reversal at a trend line. So if we move higher tomorrow, which is Thursday and or Friday, and especially if we close really above 181.93, then I'm bullish. I'm still bullish, and I will sell puts to offset the puts that I bought to continue the bullish trade overall. So I'm interested to see what the candle does today. You know, the gaps this morning were a little bit bullish. So for my swing traders, you can see here's your hourly candle. It gapped up. It did trap some people on the hourly. So here's the black candles. Did trap some people. Gapped up to the resistance, traded down a little bit, and I am expecting a little bit of a bounce at some point today. But overall, you know, it could still end as a black candle. That would not shock me at all. And then tomorrow and or Friday, we continue up a little bit. That's kind of what I'm thinking. This gap is a little bit more bullish than bearish, so I do kind of expect some bullish thrust to come out of this and just continue this overall bullish trend. Got ourselves a bull put spread, 173, 172, expiring in June on the DIA. SPY, we have a spread expiring to this Friday, and yesterday I mentioned I would eat a shoe if it does not expire worthless. So my thought is I'm pretty positive it's going to expire worthless. I don't see SPY making it down to 200, but that was we got into that trade day before my birthday, back in the 1st of May, which was actually on this white candle right here. So we've been in that spread for a while, guys, because really the directional trading is kind of tough right now on a lot of trades because the market hasn't really been doing that much. So thus far in the day, we are getting a little bit of a black candle on the QQQ and the SPY, but we are so far making a little bit of a higher high and a higher low. Really, this is almost exactly what I wanted. If we get a black candle, make a higher high and a higher low tomorrow, I'm still going to be bullish. A good friend of mine, a good trader, Patricia Sieber Bradley, asked if this is going to be a little bit of a diamond pattern, which to that I would say, yeah, absolutely. It is a little bit of a smaller pattern, a lot of volatility in the middle, but longer term, we're still experiencing this triangle. So we could continue to do this on the Qs and then at some point break out one direction or another. But overall, I'm still bullish, or more bullish than bearish. Here is the IWM, the Russell 2000, the intraday trigger of 122.72 is playing out okay. If you did get into that trade bullish, and if you have a stop in place or a protective put, I would go ahead and officially move that stop up a little bit, really to 122.26 to really mitigate your risk nicely. We made a little bit of a higher high, higher low. And again, if you're in that bull put spread that we talked about back on the 7th of May, beautiful. So let's look at a few other trades. Facebook today. Really a beautiful gap on Facebook. It is a little bit of a retest gap, meaning yesterday's candle was white and it gapped up. Stan J's in an 84.85 bear call spread expiring this week. He's one of the traders who's very active on the trading floor, so I know he'll be keeping a very close eye on that one. But if we come in here to the hourly on Facebook, I mentioned on our group text not too long ago that this was a very bullish gap on Facebook. Look at the black candles, gapped up above the pivots, and just started taking off. So if you come in here on the 3-minute, I had a great, really pretty pullback right there. Nice little pennant pattern on the 3-minute. Pulled back, bounced, and looks like we're going to kind of do a little bit of this the rest of the afternoon. And if we start breaking up bullish, maybe in about 30 minutes, I'd be keeping a close eye on Facebook to likely continue. And on a swing trade level, you know, I'm just more bullish than bearish. Really, that's about it. You know, put sales, bull put spreads, expecting something like this, and then maybe some higher highs on Facebook. Apple, not doing too terribly much. So if you did get triggered into the bear call spread for June week 2, all right, sweet. So we got a week and a half for that to play out. We'll see what it does. You know, that's legging into an iron condor That should expire worthless, and then there's a lot of covered calls, a lot of students in some covered calls that should also expire worthless in June. Let's look at another mover, Amazon today. Amazon, beautiful little candle. So we got triggered in on Amazon a while ago, and Troy and a lot of other traders are in a lot of other bull put spreads. So Troy, he is in his 412, 50, 410 June week 2. We are in some directional calls as of, what day did we get triggered in? I believe this day over here. We got triggered in bullish not too long ago, and then got triggered into some protective puts actually back here on the 19th, and now it's continuing higher. So that's what protective puts are for, guys. They really do mitigate whipsaws. They keep you in trades longer, and that's kind of the point of them. So on Amazon, I am still bullish. I think this is a beautiful little pennant pattern, and I think today is the beginning of a breakout. So if you get a little bit of a pullback and a bounce of some kind, I think Amazon really could continue higher. Beautiful gap in here, and I like Amazon bullish really for the next few weeks to months. And if we hop over to Netflix, looking at Netflix, we got Netflix has traded to a fib target. Justin Linderman helped me update this fib. I had the candle on the 27th of February, and he helped me change it to the 3rd of March, which really makes it a little bit better of a perspective. So we haven't even touched the 20 EMA on the daily at all on Netflix. So let's kind of wait for that to happen. And if that does happen, then we could consider ourselves to be a little bit more bullish than bearish. And last but not least, Alibaba. Looking at Alibaba, not doing too terribly much on 6-2, keeping a close eye on it. Here's my analysis as of yesterday. I went to gap up above 91, and it did not quite do that. So here's the hourly chart on Alibaba. It does still look bullish on the hourly, but it did not follow my plan as far as it did not gap above 91. So what I'm doing right now is I'm looking at a little bit of a double bottom, a little bit of a retest, and if we start trading sideways and slowly start breaking up or breaking bullish on Alibaba, I am personally a tad more bullish than bearish. Really, next target about $100 or 99.57. I like the volume. I like this gap. I like these candles. A little bit of a retest. Let the moving averages pound out. Boom, boom, boom. And then hopefully a little bit bullish. Kind of longer term. Maybe a 2-3 month swing trade bullish on Alibaba. That's some of my analysis, folks. Thanks so much for watching this Real Life Stock Review. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. My email address is jeremy@reallifetrading.com. My Twitter is @NewsomeNuggets. I trade. I love it. It's exciting. It's the stock market. Every day there's something new. I'll see you guys Friday. And until then, remember, love life, live life, and trade it.